Do you ever just feel completely overwhelmed? Like the world's spinning way too fast, your to-do list is never ending, and finding even a moment of calm feels, well, impossible.
Oh, absolutely. It's a really common feeling.
Yeah.
We all seem to crave that mental reset, don't we?
We do. But then you think about traditional meditation and it sounds great, but also like another big thing to schedule.
Exactly. That idea that you need, half an hour, a quiet room, maybe some incense. It's a real barrier for a lot of people.
Yeah, finding the time or even just building that habit, it's tough.
And the thing about stress, it's not just feeling frazzled. It's like this silent intruder. It causes real physical stuff, muscle tension, aches, and it can worsen conditions like high blood pressure, asthma, plus the mental side, anxiety, depression, poor sleep, making bad decisions even. It's almost like a mental injury that needs rest.
A mental injury. I like that framing. So that brings us to today's deep dive. This is really for you, the listener, if you need that reset, but just don't have big chunks of time.
Right. We're diving into micro-meditation. Sometimes people call it micro-practices.
And our mission here is to unpack how these really brief moments, often just like 60 seconds, can actually give you profound benefits, mental, physical.
And it's backed by science. We want to show you how you can easily weave these into your busiest days. It's kind of a shortcut to getting the info on, quick Zen.
Okay, but let's be real. The skepticism probably kicks in for a lot of people right here. Can 60 seconds really make a difference? What's the science actually say about that? Like, how significant is the impact?
That's the fascinating part. There's some great research. Eli Sussman at UC Berkeley, he's a PhD candidate. He shared this story.
Yeah.
He was at a monastery, and a monk basically told him, 3 breaths is all you need sometimes.
3 breaths. Wow.
Yeah. And that kind of inspired his research. He did a randomized controlled trial. And get this, 4 5-minute mindfulness practices were just as effective as 4 20-minute practices.
Wait, just as effective for things like depression, anxiety, stress?
Exactly, for improving depression, anxiety, and stress levels.
That's pretty amazing. So it's not just a tiny nudge, it's a real measurable effect. It makes me think of that marginal gains idea, tiny improvements adding up.
Precisely. And the really key insight here isn't just that small bits add up, but it seems like the consistency might be rewiring things more effectively than doing longer sessions less often.
Okay, consistency over duration.
Right. A big meta-analysis, looking at over 200 trials, found basically no proof that bigger doses, longer sessions were better than smaller ones.
Huh.
What did seem to provide better benefits? Greater frequency and consistency. Like one meditation teacher said, meditating 5 minutes every single day is way better than half an hour once a week.
That makes total sense. It becomes a habit, not an event.
Exactly. It fits into life.
Oh, really?
So these short bursts are kind of a direct answer to that modern problem of time and habit building.
Okay, so we've nailed down why it's needed and that it works. But what is micromeditation? Fundamentally, is it literally just seconds?
Well, it's meditating in really brief increments. Could be seconds, could be up to 5 minutes. But yeah, often we're talking about just 60 seconds.
Just a minute.
Yeah. Short, accessible practices that just ground you
Right.
here, right now. And the best part is the flexibility.
That flexibility. Okay, what's the biggest hurdle people imagine? You say anywhere, but do they still think quiet room?
Often, yes.
Yeah.
But no, you really can do it anywhere. While you're eating lunch, brushing your teeth, on your commute, it's like hitting a quick reset button.
A reset button. I like that. Dr. Harry C. Dudley calls it that, right? And someone else called it traffic control.
Yeah, Brahm Kumari Shivani. Like pausing the mental traffic jam for a moment.
Okay, so hitting reset helps emotionally. What about cognitively? Does the research show it sharpens our thinking too?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
That 8-week study from the University of Rochester Medical Center looked at this in people new to meditation. They found real improvements in mood, less anxiety, less fatigue, and they showed better emotional regulation, less stress response, even in stressful test situations. But crucially, yes, cognitive function improved too.
Like what specifically?
Things like enhanced attention, being able to focus better, improved working memory, that's like your brain's temporary notepad, and better recognition memory, recalling things you've seen before.
So it actually helps fight that brain fog stress gives you, those executive functions you mentioned.
Exactly. Things like sustained attention, cognitive flexibility, planning. Stress messes with those, and these practices seem to help buffer that.
That covers a lot. Mood focus. Are there direct physical effects too? Anything concrete?
There are. For instance, something called self-compassionate touch. just placing a hand on your heart or your belly, thinking kind thoughts for maybe 20 seconds. They can actually lower your cortisol levels.
Really? Like a hug?
Yeah, they found it can be as effective physiologically as getting a hug. And speaking of hugs, mindful hugs release oxytocin, that bonding hormone.
Interesting. Okay, now I have to ask about this curveball from that 8-week study. They found meditators actually had worse sleep quality, lower sleep efficiency. What happened there?
Yeah, that was unexpected, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But it seems to highlight something really important about how we engage, especially with digital tools.
Ah, the timing.
Exactly. The hypothesis is it was when they practiced. A huge chunk, almost half of the meditation sessions were listened to late at night between 8 p.m. and 3 a.m.
Using a device before bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know that's not great for sleep.
Right. So even though the meditation itself is beneficial, that late night screen time likely interfered with sleep efficiency. But here's the key part.
Okay.
Despite the poorer sleep metrics, the meditators actually reported lower fatigue levels during the day.
Oh, so they felt less tired even if the sleep tracking looked worse.
Precisely. Their subjective experience of energy improved. So the content was helpful, but the delivery method or timing had that side effect. It's a nuance.
Got it. Okay, so we know why. We know what the science says. Let's get practical. The how. What are the main principles people should keep in mind?
The core thing is, it's about being with whatever's happening, thoughts, distractions, but differently, more accepting, less judgmental.
So you don't have to clear your mind.
No, you can't really make your mind stop thinking.
Yeah.
But you can create conditions where it might quiet down a bit. And really don't judge yourself. Everyone responds differently. It's truly about progress, not perfection.
Progress, not perfection. Love that. Okay, give us a couple of super simple examples someone could try, like right now.
Sure. One is just focusing on the breath. Call it just breathe. Close your eyes, maybe put your hands on your stomach. Breathe deeply for 60 seconds. Just feel the rise and fall. Simple.
Okay.
Or use your senses. Mindful hand washing. Next time you wash your hands, just pay full attention. Feel the water temperature, the soap texture, the sounds. It pulls you right into the present.
That's easy to weave in.
Totally. Or for mindset, gratitude. Just take 1 minute. Think of 3 things you're genuinely grateful for right now. It could be tiny things. It shifts your focus.
Those are really actionable. So pulling it all together, the big takeaway seems to be consistency, right?
Absolutely. Consistency is king. Remember that research. Greater frequency, not necessarily longer sessions, seems to be the key. Those little bits really do add up over time.
Yeah, weeks or months later, you notice the difference.
Exactly. But it's also crucial to manage expectations. This isn't a magic cure-all.
Right.
Mindfulness, micro or otherwise, isn't usually recommended as the only solution if someone's dealing with serious mental health issues. It's like brushing your teeth is vital for dental health, but you still need to see the dentist if you have a real problem, right?
That's a perfect analogy. Essential maintenance, but not the whole treatment plan if needed.
Precisely. And remember, it's personal. What works for one person might not work for another. Find your practice. Don't compare.
Especially useful in stressful places like work, I imagine, for that quick brain reset.
Yeah. Oh, hugely beneficial there. Resetting, reducing that immediate anxiety spike, boosting focus, and those executive functions we talked about. Really helpful in high-pressure jobs.
So the bottom line is, you really don't need hours. You don't need a special cushion or a silent room. Just 60 seconds, used consistently, can make a real scientifically backed difference.
It can. In your mood, your focus, your stress levels. It meets you where you are in the middle of your busy life.
We really encourage you to just experiment. Maybe set an hourly reminder on your phone like some sources suggest. Just 1 minute of awareness. It could genuinely be the start of something transformative.
So think about it. What seemingly tiny, insignificant moment in your day could you turn into a powerful micro meditation? What might you discover if you just gave it a try?